Alright, so today we're going to jump on and build front suspension for this thing. So the first thing we're going to do is finish up those front hubs. Alrighty guys, so that was a lot of work, but we got those finished up. So we got all the M12 studs put in there, and I machined up the faces nice and flat. Now I did put in the bearings on each end. On the other hub, it actually is a little bit more of a loose fit on the back bearing, so I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on there, so that should be fine. So now what we're going to make up is the A-arm mount. So basically we'll go on there like that. We'll set our camber to whichever way we want, and we can put our home joints on each end. So I'm going to cut these up, machine these down to an M12, so we can put our home joints on, and then we can start to make our A-arms. Alright, so I'm just trying to work out what size we're actually going to machine this section here down to, so we can put our home joint on the end and our nut. Now the only guide that I've got here is a tapping guide. It's not actually a, whatever you call it, putting a thread onto something guide. So I'm trying to work out our depths here, so I've drawn up a little diagram so our nuts are going to be on and how sort of high we need it. So that'll be the nut width, and then we've got the home joint width. So yeah, trying to figure this out, so hopefully it goes alright. Okay guys, so you may notice something a little bit different about this picture. So what we have here is I've swapped out that old pickbuck engine that we had and put in a 200cc clone engine. So this is a clone of a, I think it's an XX or TTX or something, 200cc. So this thing is 5-speed manual, it's electric start, and the piston is running the right way up. not outwards. So this is going to be so much better for ground clearance and everything. So what I've done is just mocked it up at a rough height. We don't really have to worry about the Kickstarter. What I can do is actually make up a new bracket and bring it down this way, so you kickstart it that way. Now I'm just trying to make sure that this chain is going to work with our rear end. We may have to swap this bar around and move it around, but anyway, that's all stuff we can do. So yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is, I think what we're going to do first is just mount up the engine so it's nice and solid in the frame, and then we can start to throw some bars down for this front suspension and try and get that made. Alrighty guys, so as you can see there, I tacked in that little bar at the front, so that is now setting those front wheels at the same distance apart as the rear, so we don't have to worry about that. So now what I'm trying to figure out is to get this frame up high enough that we can actually make the suspension like we did with the golf cart. So we actually need to make this at ride height, because if we make these A-arms too short, it's actually going to make the wheel buckle in once we put weight on top. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to get up high enough, and then I'm actually going to have to go buy some of these bends to be able to make the whole front. So today's video I really wanted to make up these front A-arms, but I just don't think we're going to have time. Alright guys, check this beast out. So this is at completely full ride height that we've got it set up now. So once again, I've changed the shock location. So I've actually tack welded a flat washer on there just to the frame, just to get this thing in the right spot. So I actually saw that on Council House Creations video. So thanks heaps for that, man. I was watching that the other day. So as you can see, I've just put in a little beam as well in the bottom here, because these shocks are on a really low setting at the moment. So it just collapses when you take that out. So we'll be able to pump those up, and hopefully it'll sit nice and high. And up the front, I've jacked this up accordingly, so it's all sitting nice and level. So I think that's fairly good ground clearance that we've got there. Now I'm hoping that these are going to give us enough angle on these A-arms, but we'll just have to see how we go with that. I did actually want to get those made in this week's video, but man, these front spindles took way too long to build. So I do apologise for that, guys. I did say that this video we'd have this thing as a full roller, but geez, there's just so much work that goes in behind the scenes behind all this. So I hope you guys understand. Also, I did just want to quickly mention, I just acquired this worn winch. This is bloody little ripper. So what do you guys reckon? Do we put that on the front of this thing and add more weight to it? Or do we make up some type of gantry system up the top so we can lift these engines and projects up nice and easily without having to hurt our backs? Anyway, it is a battery operated one, so we'd have to run it off the 12 volt underneath. So yeah, let me know down below, guys. But yeah, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I do apologise. I did say last week that this would be the video where we make this thing a full roller, but that just didn't happen. Those front spindles just took way too much time. So yeah, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and make sure you guys stay tuned for next week's video. We'll definitely have this thing on all fours. rolling around, and I might even start up that engine, but who knows, we'll just see. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss anything. I'll see you guys in the next one.